Atalan Adventures, A New Dimension. Written by Richard Brewin. Narrated by John Delino Ziegler, Jr. Chapter 1. It was a lovely summer's day, and the sun was shining brightly through Isla's bedroom window, where she was sitting on the bed in her nice warm bedroom next to her best friend Ellie. In her right hand, she held the wand she had been given by the Chief High Wizard, while she used her left hand to flick through the pages of the Atalan guidebook. She came to a start at the page that showed forest glades and the unkerdunkie village. In just a few days, Ellie would be turning 12, and for her birthday, Isla had promised to take her to the magical world of Atalan that she had heard so much about, and the unkerdunkie village was where she wanted to visit first. Ellie was still the only person who Isla had ever told about her adventures in Atalan, and she had kept it a secret ever since. Now she was just moments away from finally getting to meet Oliver, Fartybubble, and the rest of the unkerdunkies. "I am so excited I could literally burst," said Ellie as she paced up and down the bedroom. "Not long now. Let me just pack my rucksack with a few things we need, and then we can go," said Isla. "And you're sure it's perfectly safe, and we can come home at any time we want?" Ellie asked, for what seemed to Isla to be the 100th time. "Yes, it's perfectly safe. Ever since the goblins were put under house arrest, and Barry and Ivana were placed under the Chief High Wizard's spell, Atalan has become completely safe. Well, apart from the occasional buzzagon or vine catcher, but we will be fine. And now I have my wand, I can come and go as I please," said Isla, as she held up her wand and gave it a little shake. Since being given her wand and guidebook by the Chief High Wizard for her role in saving Atalan, Isla had returned on numerous occasions to visit her friends. In fact, most weekends, she would take herself off to her room and tell her parents that she was doing a couple of hours of homework and so not to be disturbed. She would then cast the spell that would teleport her off to what had become her second home. Within the last year, she had been to watch a friendly game of Kicksphere between the unkerdunkies and the elves. She had attended a party at the Chief High Wizard's temple to celebrate Wally being given the job of head of magic as a reward for the part he played in foiling Barry and Ivana's plot. She had been the guest of honor at an elf disco and had danced all night with Benji. She had been to a bushwhacker barbecue and had taken Busby for a spin alongside Sophie. She had even been hiking up Volcano Mountain with Fizbit. Now she was about to visit the unkerdunkie village for a birthday party for Ellie that she had arranged with Oliver, Fartybubble, and their father, Thunderbomb. Isla packed the last few things into her rucksack and fastened it up. The bag was filled to the brim with party poppers, balloons, sweets, and birthday banners, as well as the all-important picture of home that was needed for the return trip. "Right, that's everything. Are you all ready?" Isla asked her friend. Ellie nodded back excitedly. Isla placed her wand over the guidebook and cast the teleportation spell, which brought the picture immediately to life. The two friends stepped into the white light and came out the other side onto lush green grass. "Wow!" gasped Ellie as she took in the picturesque surroundings of forest glades and the unkerdunkie village. "It's beautiful." As Isla took in the scene in front of her, she had an uneasy feeling that something wasn't quite right. She couldn't put her finger on what it was, but there was certainly something. "This is strange," said Isla as she packed her wand and guidebook safely back inside the rucksack. "What is?" asked Ellie nervously. "Well, I would have thought Oliver and Fartybubble would have been here to greet us, at least. They knew we were coming." The unkerdunkie village
Sample complete. Ready to continue?